Hello there! Today we're creating a super simple and relaxing night sky painting. It comes together really easily. You'll only need 3 brushes, a few paints and less than an hour. Honestly, it's one of those projects anyone could do. So let's get into it. Now, you won't need a big list of materials for this one. I'll pop everything we used at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around for that. To start, squeeze a little light purple onto the bottom third of your canvas. Then add cobalt blue in the middle and phthalo blue at the top. You'll also want just a touch of black at the top edge, but go easy. Black is a strong colour and a little goes a long way. You might notice I've dotted some of the colours out of order. That's just to make blending easier. Now grab a damp brush and gently sweep across the canvas, starting from the bottom and working your way up. Don't overthink it, just keep it soft and relaxed. Stay inspired and don't miss a video from us. Subscribe and leave a comment below with what you'd like us to create next. We'd love to hear from you. This part can get a bit messy, so protect your table with an old towel. Or if you're quick, acrylic paint wipes off easily with a damp cloth. Once the colours are laid down, flip the canvas upside down and keep blending with soft back and forth strokes. Just let it flow. Say goodbye to art block and hello to creative connection. We're always thinking of new ways to keep you inspired. So subscribe to get project ideas, lessons, inspo, and it's all sent directly to your inbox. Staying inspired doesn't have to cost a cent. Once you're happy with the blend, leave it to dry. Next, squeeze out a bit of black onto your palette and wet your brush again. Now, while there's not too much to worry about in terms of composition, we're keeping our trees in the bottom 3/4 of the painting. Start by placing your tree trunks. Space them out so there's room for the leaves. For fine lines, use the tip of your brush, and if you're finding it tricky to keep lines straight, rest your pinky on the table for a bit of control. With the trunks in place, let's add those pine tree leaves. Use the tip of your brush to dab in small triangle at the top and work your way down with wider triangles. Keep it nice and loose toward the bottom. You'll be covering that up with the rest of the black silhouette. Have you created one of our projects? Make sure you send us a photo. We love seeing your creations. For the smaller trees in the background, it helps to switch to a smaller flat brush. It'll keep your strokes short and sweet. Then go back to a bigger brush to finish the last few trees on the left. Once the tree tops are in, fill in the bottom with black, but leave just a little bit of that purple showing through. It adds a lovely bit of interest and texture. You can add a few extra dobs here and there to suggest leaves if you like. Now this next step's optional, but if you want to add some soft clouds, you'll need titanium white, light purple and a tiny bit of phthalo blue. Mix these into a super pale purple, almost periwinkle, and thin it with a little water. I'm using a filbert brush for this, so draw a flat line, then add 2 or 3 little circular shapes on top. Keep the clouds flat along the bottom and blot your brush with paper towel as you go. Make each cloud a little bit different. Some puffier on the left and others with more blobs. Just mix it up. Don't go beyond halfway up the canvas. Now for the moon. Grab a paint tube lid and use it to trace 3/4 of a circle. Then shift it slightly and use the same edge to trace the inside curve for the crescent shape. Squeeze out a bit more titanium white and fill it in. Since it's going over a darker colour, you might need 2 coats to get it nice and bright. While that's drying, let's add some stars. There are two ways to do this. You can dip a toothbrush and spatter the paint across the sky for a random magical effect, or use a thin brush to dot in individual stars if you want a bit more control. For those big wet stars, I'm using a little pointy tool to drag out the edges, just like tiny starbursts. A toothpick works perfectly for this too. You can even use it to add smaller stars. Just dip and dot. Once the stars are in, go back and give the moon its second coat of white. And to finish it all off, add the little shooting star. Just a streak from one of your dots. And that's it, you're done. If you'd like to give this easy project a go yourself, here's what you'll need. First up, brushes, just 3. A small flat brush, a larger flat brush, and a filbert brush for the clouds. For paints, you'll need phthalo blue, light purple, lamp black, and titanium white. You'll also want a small canvas panel. The one I've used here is 25 by 20 centimetres. You'll also need a tear-off paper palette, some water, and either an old rag or a few paper towels to keep things tidy as you go. Thanks for painting along with us. We hope you love this fun, easy project. If you give it a go, we'd absolutely love to see what you create. Until next time, keep on creating.